JJ. It's a Nick and JJ. Nick and JJ. It's a Nick and JJ show. Nick and JJ. It's a Nick and JJ. Nick and JJ. It's a Nick and JJ show.
Flexx.
Welcome to the Nick and JJ show. I'm Nick.
And I'm JJ, and this is the ultimate hangout spot for Gen Z.
Get ready for some fun, laughs, and some real talk.
And don't forget, this is a safe space to be heard, be bold, and most importantly, flex you.
I gotta say, I'm super hyped because this is the first time we've ever hosted anything in front of a live audience.
I know, right? And can we talk about how fabulous you all look today?
So we got an amazing show lined up for you all. We'll be talking with the incredible artist and animator behind Teen Supreme, Joshua Leonard.
But first it's time for a little fun with our first segment, Parents Just Don't Understand.
This is the part of the show where parents send us their funniest, most puzzling questions about why as kids do the crazy things we do.
Today's video is from Mrs. Forbes in College Park, Georgia. Let's check it out.
Why is it that kids wear shorts in the winter and hoodies in the summer?
You know, honestly, I do say I do that, but I don't know why. Like, I just do. I don't know. Like, if you ask me that, I don't have an answer. But I do that.
Honestly, I agree with the parents. This is kind of crazy. My brother does it all the time, and it honestly bothers me. Maybe it's just an ATL thing.
Well, there you have it, Miss Forbes. And to all the parents out there, if you got any questions about why as kids do the crazy things we do, just go to nickandjjshow.com and click on Parents Just Don't Understand. Welcome to the zone with Nick and Kaden. I'm Nick.
And I'm Kaden.
This is the segment where we go into all things sports.
Players, stats, and even spotlight a young athlete doing big things. Since it's NBA All-Star Month, we're going to pick our two favorite players. Nick, I'll go first. I got to choose LaMelo Ball and Kevin Durant.
Hey, I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and John Morant. You know, in 2v2, who you think will win? My team. Well, let's ask the audience. Hold up. Clap if you think my team will win. Now, clap if you think Caden's team will win. And you see how my class was already? But on a real note, though, that would be a good matchup. Like, KD, I think Shai would guard KD in that situation. Shai could guard KD.
Nah. They can't hold KD. Never that.
And then, let me think. And then, Ja would guard LaMelo. See, that's a good matchup. But, hey, who's gonna guard Shai and Ja on the same team?
We're going to have to see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see.
But before we wrap it up, let's shine a light on our MVP player, Aiyana Nicholson. A standout basketball player from Washington High School, Aiyana is a power forward with an average 20-1. Aiyana is also killing it in the classroom with a 3.7 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Keep up the amazing work.
Big shout out to Aiyana. You know, you're really doing your thing. And if you know an MVP who deserves to be featured, nominate them on our website, nickandjjshow.com.
Today we are thrilled to welcome our very first guest on the Nick and JJ show. He's a character designer, animator, and founder of Leonard Studios. He's worked with Disney and Nickelodeon. Please give it up for Mr. Joshua Leonard.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel being our very first guest on our new show?
Amazing, man. I'm so excited to be here. Can y'all tell?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I'm I usually get the first of everything, so I'm really excited to be here. Very humbling. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So tell us how you got started in animation and what inspired you to create art.
Yeah, so I grew up in a military household, so kind of a strict background, but I was able to watch like cartoons, so I started watching Looney Tunes.
What is it like working with famous animation companies like Disney and Nickelodeon?
Man, I love it, man. Yeah, Disney, Nickelodeon, Netflix, Illumination, the Minions and things like that. I work for all those studios. It's a blessing, man, to get to see your characters come to life and see them in film and in video games that I worked on. But yeah, it's a big time blessing. I love it, man.
Yeah. Wait, you said video games, so like you animate video games too?
I created the characters for video games. So certain video games that are not out yet that I can't really speak about, but yeah, I've done that. Yep.
Well, you have any that are out?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Hey, well, just let us know. Hey, we'll definitely try out the game.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I definitely will.
I'll be playing with my friend. Hey, I know the person who created that
Yeah,
game.
you know it. Yep.
So can you tell us more about your last project, Child of Wonder?
Yes. So Iyanu is a TV show about a young Nigerian girl who's an orphan. And I work for an animation studio called Lion Forge Entertainment. And they just did Hair Love. You know, they won an Oscar for Hair Love. And so that comes out on HBO Max, Showmax in Africa, and Cartoon Network in spring of 2025. So I did the character designs for that.
So I want to hear about your animation that you created, Teen Supreme. How did
Yes.
you come up with that idea?
Yeah, so Team Supreme, that's exactly what you see on my shirt. Team Supreme is about a group of kids who all have a disability, but they have a superpower as well. So their disability will double as a superpower. So I came up with the idea, like I said, being a military brat, I got to meet a lot of different people, and it just kind of opened my eyes to kind of wanting to show a different type of character on screen. So the disabled community is the largest and the least represented in media, television, animation, and things like that. So I feel like I was put here to make a difference and create those characters.
So out of all the characters you've designed, which one is your favorite and why?
Oh man, probably my main character Zeke right here in the middle with the high top fade, because if you're not familiar with people, he's actually autistic. So people that are on the autism spectrum, they a lot of them will have like sensory overload, sounds, noises. So that's the reason why I have his hair growing up, because the sounds of clippers and the vibration of certain sounds is he won't like that. But that's the main reason, and he's the one that started the whole Team Supreme process. So
how long would it take to create a character like them?
maybe about 30 minutes.
30
Like,
minutes.
yeah. I mean, work real fast, real rough, like a sketch, and then kind of clean it up real fast. And
30 minutes. I was
30
expecting
minutes.
like you to say 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
nah, real quick stuff, man.
Nah,
Just
because
kind of get the idea.
actually one time in my old school, I worked on something like this. It was-
Frame by frame, yeah.
yeah, frame by
Yep.
frame. Yeah.
Yep. So you make the characters move.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's a lot of work, right?
It was. I had to do it overnight. It was like a project grade, and I waited to the last second. I was up. I think I got like 2 hours of sleep that night.
Oh, man.
And I should have called you for
You
help.
should have hit me up, man. You know me.
So what advice would you give to kids who are dreaming of becoming animators and artists one day?
Yes. Go for it. It's not gonna be easy, but it is definitely possible. And animation is fun, man. Like, think about it. I make cartoons for a living. I make good money making cartoons for a living, and I'm literally just drawing and using my creativity to create these characters. Say if you were to write a show and you wanted to animate it, I would create the character for the show that whoever you wrote that character for. You know what I mean? So, and we'll go through a bunch of different designs, and so it's a lot of fun, man. I say go for it.
So, hey, you know what time it is? We're going to get into the fun question.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, my first one is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Easy. Flight.
Like, why?
Flight, easy. Yeah, I have to be able to fly. I don't like traffic, man. Fly over the traffic, get to where I'm gonna be real quick, easy. Yeah, just fly.
So what is the funniest or weirdest character or weirdest idea for a character you've come up with but never used it?
Well, that's a good question. I think somebody gave me the idea to create a character who was homeless and he was a superhero. And I thought it would be dope if I would really develop this character. Maybe he's kind of hidden, doesn't want people to know he's a superhero, but he's homeless. But when we were talking about that, I thought it was funny, but it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, if your pencils and markers could talk, what do you think they would say about your creativity?
They'll say, man, I'm tired of this dude, man. I'm tired of him. Always picking me up, drawing, coming up with these crazy ideas. But he's good at it. They'll be glad I'm using them. But yeah, that's a real good question, man. It's fun.
Thank you for coming on and letting us interview. Thank you for all that.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
It was amazing.
Appreciate
interview. So, tell everyone, where can we find you on social media?
So Instagram, all over social media, but main one is Instagram, and it's I'm Joshua Leonard. I am JOSHUALEONARD. So if you can find me on Instagram, you'll find all my other connects.
I'm Joshua Leonard.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all go follow him to keep up with his amazing artwork.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely want to go see what you be posting. Cause
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come see. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to JJ's Flexx Corner, where we do all things fun, laughs, and cheers. And today we have the Ed Academy cheer team, my school's cheer team, and we are also #1 in ATL, of course. So today we're gonna show y'all some moves.
I want to thank y'all for being such an amazing audience today. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my boy Kaden, Joshua Leonard, the cheer squad, and of course, my co-host Janae Madison. Hey, thank y'all for being just such an amazing audience.